Good morning guys, everybody. Brit Engineer in Mindanao. Just an update of most of the things I've put on here. It's about finished now. I'm not really going to buy anything else, there's enough on it now. Just a back box, that's all I'm waiting for it to come. So I've got a bit more carrying capacity if I need to go to the store or anything. To fetch any beer, you can't get beer underneath the seat, so I need a bit of room. Okay. So, I've got some crash bars, fitted them yesterday, they came yesterday, from Shopee. I don't deal with the solder anymore, they're from Shopee. Quite pleased with them actually, just a little bit different design, come up a bit higher, which is quite good for protection, and then you've got a bar goes across the inside to join the other side. When I fitted them, I'm a bit, I don't know if they call it choosy here, but I call it fussy. If something's they're slightly out now, it looks worse because the steering's twisted. Let me line the steering up a bit better. Come on, yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, they're pretty good now. The two ends are pretty good, but one was like, the one on the right side here was completely out. It was too far back. It looked a mess, so I loosened everything off and bolted everything to see what I could do. And I had to, you can probably just see, it's got a slight mark, I'm just going to touch that up. I had to re-drill this hole here, like 10mm further back, so I could pull that out so it would come further forwards, so that it looks pretty even. It looks even now, I'm pleased with it now, but before it would look really bad. So yeah, I got a rack ready for the back box. I wanted quite a strong one, I didn't want a flimsy one, so I bought one of these, about 1,000 pesos. But I'm pleased with that. And then I put two sliders on there, just protection. To protect the sides if they unfortunately end up dropping it anywhere, so the crash bars and the sliders will protect the sides. I've got two more sliders, I'm looking somewhere to put them lower down. I can't quite get one on the exhaust mount there. I'm going to have a look to see if I can fit one in. I'll give it a little bit more protection. I bought a tyre hugger that goes in there, that goes over the top of the back wheel, because whatever was going to go, if you're wet, water's just going to spray from the wheel right up into the back of the engine there where the fuel injection system is. And I like keeping it clean, so I don't want that all covered in mud if I get stuck out in the rain. I don't intend to go in the rain anyway. Obviously now I changed the tyres, put on some Pirelli Diablo Rossos. They're a little bit harder. I've got to check the pressure. When he put them on, I said, oh, 30, 32 in the back and about 28 in the front. I wasn't very impressed with the tyre gauge he had. I think they're a little bit hard, because on this rough road they're really hard. Might be just the tyres, I don't know. I bought the bar ends from the UK that I had bought. The mirrors from here, because the standard mirrors weren't wide enough. I couldn't see around myself when I sit on. I suppose I'm quite shoulders are wide, so a lot wider than what a Filipino would be, so I needed to get some wider mirrors. So they're sticking out about 3 inches either side, wider than what the original ones were. I can see behind me now, it's not too bad at all. I still have to lean a little bit just to get a better look in the mirror. What else? I bought these two spotlights. I've seen another bike with them on, and I was so impressed in the daylight how bright they were, and you could see the bike coming for a really long distance because they're quite piercing. the headlight is on all the time anyway. It stays on, so I wired those in, connected in with the headlight so that they come on. Trying to think what else I've done. Let me just start it up, and I've got to pull the brake when I turn and press the starter. So it starts really nice. Probably, as you can see, if I get down a bit lower, how bright they actually are in the sunlight, and they're quite striking. Oh, I put LED Osram LED headlight bulb in as well, so that's made the headlight really white, bright, so that's quite good. And those two there, so people see me coming, and that's the thing here, people pull out in front of you, so you want something to let you see where you're going. But yeah, I'm pleased with the tyres. Only a little bit hard, that's all. I've still got the bubbles on them, not knocked the bubbles off yet. I've done about 150 kilometres on them and they've not even taken the bubbles off yet. So I'm still a bit cautious on them at the moment until they bed in. Coming back from an Anatawan, I did go around the twisties a bit and use them a bit. Super sticky. Even on the cement road they're really good. Really positive as well compared to the old tyres. You don't get any run out or anything, and it feels really positive. So I'm pleased with them. I'm pleased with the bike in all, completely. It's a bit small. It looks bigger now, I've got the crash bars on, it makes it look a bit bigger. Good thing is I can sit on the seat on this and put both feet flat on the floor. So the ADV that I was looking at, I'm tiptoe because the seat's quite high. I'm on tiptoe and it's a big heavy bike, and until they get the road done down here, so you're not going over too much rough, I'll stick with this for a while. I'll probably upgrade when they've done a bit more of the road and done the bridge. I keep looking now, twice as expensive as this, but I don't know, we only live once. What have we got on the clock now? There you can see it in the camera, it's a bit, try and get it a bit of shade. 393.5 kilometres almost. 400 kilometres, that's when I'll do the fuel again and check what it's been using. I say it was 60, let me get it right now, 58.8 kilometres to a litre first time, and then second time on the refill it gone down to 53, which obviously I had got used to it a bit more and was giving it a bit more stick. I was giving it some short blasts up to like 90-95 kilometres, so I did use it a little bit, but yeah, I'm very pleased with the bike. But I want it to stay like this. Every time I go out, I come back, I clean it, I wipe it down, get all the dust off, and I use I used to use this in the UK also, this Armour All. That's the only trouble here, is the sun bleaches and ruins everything like it has done with the paint on the car that we're hoping to get redone. I'm just trying to find somebody that I can trust to make a good job. It's a bit awkward here trying to find somebody that you could trust to do some paint work on your car. You know, I don't want it looking a mess and all being dull and orange peel or something. Better off leaving it faded. But yeah, that's all I've got for you. Just an update on what I've been doing. There's just a back box to come, that's all. I don't think I'll be buying anything else. Probably a rubber mat for the floor there. With the being the limestone and that, you put your feet down, you put your feet back up again, and you get limestone marks all over on the plastic. So I'll probably buy a mat I can take off and actually wash it and keep it clean. But yeah, very pleased with everything. So thanks for looking in. Please like, subscribe. I'll be doing more updates on the beat anyway, so if anybody's just interested in what on the beat, I'll be doing more updates. So thanks for now. Bye for now.